Hey team, Jen here. Welcome to our last week of the course. Congratulations to you. We are here at the mouth of week 8 and we are kind of tying up our strings here as we conclude the course and saying goodbye to each other and also doing some really important reflection on where we've been and what we've learned and where we're going. So this week in week 8 you have one final reading to do, and that is on the middle ground approach to argumentation. And you'll find that the middle ground approach is very different than what we learned with Toulmin and what we learned with the Rogerian method. The middle ground method really prizes the naysayer in a lot of ways, and it definitely is a different methodology than what we've been accustomed to writing. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you process that and how you apply that to your own lines of inquiry. This week you have the readings of the middle method due. You also have your final quiz. This final quiz can only be taken one time, but it does ask you to call into question or to bring up your knowledge of the argumentation methods that we've used so far this term. So as you review your notes for the final quiz, you want to pay special attention to the argumentation methods that we've learned. Focus on their complexities, their differences, and their similarities, and also have something to say about which methodologies appeal to you the most and why. So those are some good strategies for getting ready for that final quiz. Also this week you have 2 discussion board posts due. The first discussion board post asks that you go back to an argument that you made in a forum earlier this term, and that you think about how you would revise that argument based on the middle ground method. The second discussion board post asks that you reflect on your work during these past 8 weeks in terms of really examining what has changed for you in terms of your understanding of argumentation, of academic writing, of writing in general. Have there been any changes for you, any evolutions in this term? My answer, my hope is, of course, that your answer is going to be yes. There have been some changes, but it could be that perhaps you came into this class having a foundational knowledge of some of the concepts that we discuss, and that you've just been building on that. So do try to give us some feedback, some reflection on what you're going to take away and what the value of that takeaway is for you. I hope that you guys have a wonderful last week. And I also encourage you to stay in touch. I am really one of those professors that enjoys staying in touch with students after the course is through. I am here as a resource for you to call on if you have any questions, if you want to discuss texts, if you need a letter of recommendation. So, keep that in mind. Feel free to keep my email address handy. Feel free to add me to your Twitter or to your LinkedIn or your Google Plus or any other social media network platform that you like to use. Of course, your Skype. And also feel free to add your evaluation of this course onto Rate My Professors, where some APUS students go to see if taking a course with APUS instructors is worth their time. So I would appreciate your feedback there, and I thank you guys very much for your contributions this term, and I hope you have a great next term. Bye for now.